Hello and welcome back to Locator Gaming. I'm continuing on with my playthrough of Gloomhaven. So I reached another kind of exciting part when you're playing this game, the opening up of a new character and the playing of a new character. So at the end of the last episode, I said I would go over the character that I opened because that was a pretty long episode, and I didn't want to go through the retiring of the other character, which was the Sun Keeper. Yeah. So the character I opened, and I did decide to play this character as the Summoner. I don't know if this is going to show up very well, but let's try it. That's okay. It's not all the way over, but you can kind of see it. So there's the photo of the Summoner. 9 cards. She's starting at level 4 because we reached Prosperity level 4. I had to reach level 4 in order to retire the Sunkeeper because we needed 4 upgrades to the Sunkeeper deck. And in the Summoner's card pool, I'm sure you can guess it, there are quite a few summons. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There are 5 summons, but on the bottom of one of the summons, which is probably what I'm ultimately going to be using this card for every single time. And if you don't, you get a lot of experience for using the top, but this is kind of like the Spellweaver, is that what that one was called? The bottom here is recover up to 4 of your lost cards. So it's only a 9-card deck, and you're going to have probably a couple summoners out at a time. But as your summons, or a couple summons out at a time, as your summons get killed, you can bring them back into your hand. And then you need to, I guess, gauge where you are in the scenario to see if you're going to keep using them as a summon or the bottom card, or the bottom part of the card, or what. So I also took a couple of upgrades that were summons. I got a Slime Spirit one because it's got Shield 2, and I got a Rock Colossus because it has 7 hit points. The reason I did that is because I don't really have a tanky character. She does have 12 hit points. I'm saying it looks like a she to me. Maybe it's not, but it looks like a female, which is why I'm saying she. Stuff that I got a minor healing potion, major stamina potion, so I can get 3 of my discarded cards back to my hand at some point, which helps lengthen the deck also, because it's a 9-card deck. And then I got her the comfortable shoes, which makes her basic move a 3 instead of a 2, because there were not a whole lot of... there's a move 3, but there's not a whole lot of movement on these cards. So I'll probably be moving a lot with basic movement, and I just thought I would make it a 3 instead of a 2. There'll probably be an intro picture, but there's the mini showing up so-so on the camera. I tried to go a lot of purple based on the photo. You can't really see the highlights on her face and her skin on the camera there, but it looks okay. I painted her in about an hour and a half or 2 hours, just quick, because I wanted to get her back down to the table. I believe I bought something for the Elementalist as well. I think I bought the Boots of Striding to get some potential more movement. I thought about getting some flying shoes. Well, let's get a career goal for the Summoner. Shuffle the career goals up. I feel like I'm about on pace to finish my first playthrough of Gloomhaven, and then maybe even the expansion, which is Forgotten Circles. Boy, the name was escaping me there for a second. Right around the time Frosthaven is currently scheduled to deliver. Maybe quicker than that, who knows. But I've got a bunch of other things I want to start getting down to the table, some different games to play. That one and that one. Let's hope we get something not as difficult as 4 boss scenarios. We may have to go back and do some boss scenarios we've already done for the Elementalist to make some progress, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's a nice character. It's a fun character to play. All right. This one is open envelope X, Vengeance. When you close your eyes, you can still see the two of you. Why am I reading it to you? But you can read it yourself. When you open your eyes, however, all you see is your best friend dead. The guards claim it was an accident, but you know different. The guilty must be found and vengeance exacted. Sometimes blood begets blood. Complete 4 scenarios in Gloomhaven, then unlock Investigation and follow it to a conclusion. Unlock Investigation. How do you do that? That opens up envelope X. Have I already opened up envelope X? Do I still have the envelopes in here? I have not opened envelope X or envelope A. This is neat. So this is part of the broken token storage solution. There's a little tiny slot underneath these cards to hold the envelopes and the town book. And our other one, oh, is another envelope X. Looks like we're opening envelope X. That's not going to get us a new character. That's a bummer. At first it was just a cough, one of your neighbors keeping you up at night, but I don't know, I think I saw this one before. The elder says a cure can be found deep inside the Dagger Forest. The forest imps know the way. If you can gather enough of their essence, you may be able to find the way. Kill 8 forest imps, then unlock Forgotten Grove, scenario 59, and follow it to a conclusion. Well, it just so happens there are 3 forest imps in this particular scenario. Kill 8 forest imps, then unlock Forgotten Grove and follow it to a conclusion. So, which one do we want to do? 4 scenarios in Gloomhaven? Kill 8 forest imps. Do I even have scenarios to go back to kill forest imps? Then unlock scenario 50. See, I either have to unlock scenario 57 or scenario 59. Let's do the one that's 4 scenarios in Gloomhaven. So this forest impy one, I have a good start on the forest imps. I just don't know. Let's take a quick peek at what's one that is in Gloomhaven. That ancient cistern, D15. Just trying to look to see if I have a bunch of scenarios that are actually in Gloomhaven that I have yet to do. Vermling Nest is probably one. Deep Ruins, maybe C15. Decrepit Wood. Are there forest imps in the Decrepit Wood? I don't know if this is cheating or not, but I'm doing it anyway. No forest imps. Doom Trench Slave Pins, Treacherous Divide. 39. I hate to go back and do scenarios just because you guys have already seen me play it. I'm trying to look and see what would be good moving forward. I think we'll just stick with the Gloomhaven one. So the Deep Ruins is Gloomhaven. Yeah, we'll just stick with the Gloomhaven one. But then we have to figure out how we unlock that other investigation scenario. All right, so that's enough of that. So this scenario that we're going to do here, this is 72. Oozing Grove, and this actually got unlocked through the Town Records book. I haven't talked a lot about the Town Records book. So is it a library? There's a library that's being built up in Gloomhaven, and there's this guy, Dominic, inside, and he's starting to write a history of the city. So he's been talking about the kind of battle between merchants and the military rule. And this last section, he was talking about the merchants' revolution sweeping across the land, and there's only one. I'll read the last sentence. As of the writing of this document, only one city remains under the governance of a military presence, Gloomhaven. And it unlocked a scenario, Scenario 72, Oozing Grove. So we're actually going to play that scenario. Before we do the story, I did add some, because when you retire a character and get a new character, there's new stuff that gets added to the city and road event decks, so I'm going to shuffle those real quick. There's still a lot of cards to be added to these event decks. So let's do a city event real quick. There were 50 of them, I swear, tearing my mates apart. You look over to the bar where a group of drunkards are all laughing at a disheveled man in the middle of a story. And commanding them all, riding atop a giant armored bear, there was a vermling with a staff that shot lightning. Hey, this is about the bear tyrant. At this, the crowd erupts into more laughter, drowning out the rest of the man's story. This man had too much to drink, I'd say. Ridicules one of the crowd. Vermlings riding bears. I thought I'd heard of everything. Option A, join the crowd and laughing at the man. Option B, calm down the crowd and get more details from the man about the attack. We're going to take option B because that was our homie. It's not easy, but you quiet down the crowd and take the staggering man over to a secluded corner of the tavern to get the full story out of him. Apparently, he was part of a group of ruffians working to harvest the Dagger Forest for wood. In the middle of their logging expedition, however, they were attacked by the beast tyrant and an army of forest animals. Though he ran off in the middle of the fight, the man swears he also heard the howl of angry spirits in the chaos. Unlock Wild Melee 91, Scenario 91. Now watch that one have forest imps. Actually, no, it doesn't. I mean, you know, it's in the Dagger Forest. You would think that it'd have forest imps. You know? And then this gets destroyed. That's cool. That might be the first one I've come across that was actually added to one of the decks from the characters. Okay, so now on our way to the Oozing Grove, we're going to have a road event. Okay, road event deck shuffled sufficiently. You approach the crest of a hill to the sound of yelling and swords clashing. Advancing, you see a trade caravan fighting off a swarm of vermlings. This story seems familiar. You can easily see that the caravan guards are not doing well. They are vastly outnumbered and forced to remain in a defensive position to protect their employers. You expect they will be overwhelmed and killed in a matter of minutes. Charge into the fray to protect the caravan from the savage attack, or watch for a while and wait for an opportune moment to strike. But strike who? Strike the vermlings? Hang on a second. Let's see if that gets focused better if I go back. Charge into the fray to protect the caravan from the savage attack. Watch for a while and wait for an opportune moment to attack. Oh man, I feel like we're gonna be damaged if I just fly into this thing. We might lose reputation or something though by letting it relax. Charge. We're gonna charge option A. We have any of those three things? No. Shoot. Otherwise, try to save the guards, but you try to save the guards, but end up in their same predicament. You manage to fight off the vermlings, but not before all the guards and merchants are killed. All start the scenario with 3 damage. Should have just waited. I knew it too, and I said it. That was dumb. Wow, the Elementalist shouldn't be charging in anywhere. 5 gold each, I guess, is something. All right. Oozing Grove. Our goal is to destroy all the trees and kill all oozes. Do come in. The wealthy councilman, Greymare, ushers you into his office, then sits at his desk. Dominic tells me he's writing a book about the corruption of the military and needs my support to keep him from ending up in chains beneath the ghost fortress. It is a heavy request, but you may be in luck, because I have an equally heavy request that you are perfectly equipped to handle. Until recently, I had an estate out in the corpse wood that was harvesting fruits and vegetables. Good farmland is at a premium here, and I figured if the estate were hidden away and guarded, it should have been able to sustain itself. Unfortunately, I haven't heard from my stewards in over a week. I sent some men to investigate, but they haven't returned either. Greymare sighs. I need someone capable to head out there and find out what's going on. It would be nice if you could neutralize the situation so I can get my farmland back. Do that, and I'll support your little book. You agree and head off into the corpse wood to locate Greymare's estate. Expecting vermlings and the like, you are a little taken aback by the scene you find upon your arrival. The farmhouse is covered in a thick, slimy mold, and you find numerous skeletons completely picked clean around the property. It is as if this place has been abandoned for years, not days. Following the trail of dense mold, you come upon a grove of fruit trees. Here, the slime is thicker, and when you prod it with your weapon, it ripples and reacts. Suddenly, the grove is alive with movement and hostility. Special rules. At the end of every round, a tree summons one ooze in the order of tree A, B, and then C. So starting at noon and then clockwise. This ooze is normal for 2 characters. Normal every odd round, elite for 3. So we just have to worry. It's normal for 2 characters every time. If any tree has been destroyed, no ooze is summoned on the round in which the trees would summon an ooze. Each tree has C times 3 plus L hit points. So the level here is 2, because we've got a 4 and a 3, so that's 7. Average of that is 3.5. That cut in half is 175. Rounded up is 2. So we're doing level 2. Is 3 plus 2 is 5. Times the number of characters is 10. So each of the trees has 10 hit points. 10, 10, and 10. And that's all the special rules. It's a completely open area, so we've got a Viper up here. We've got an Elite Imp, Forest Imp here. 1 Elite Ooze right there in the middle. Forest Imp, and Elite Viper. I'm going to use a die to mark where the ooze is coming out, hopefully to try to help me remember. All right, so we got to get battle goals. I just want to shuffle. Oh, I should talk about the summoner's perks that I took. So I removed 2 -1 cards. I replaced the -2 with a +0. And I did 3 replace 1 -1s with a +1. So all of my minus cards are out of the deck. I was trying to go for some consistency in the deck. So the only real bad card that's in here is the null. And I got 5 perks starting out because this is the 3rd character in the character line. So that's 2 retirements is 2 perks you get. And then starting at level 4, because the town is prosperity level 4, was 3 more. Leveling up to 2, leveling up to 3, and leveling up to 4. All right, so what am I gonna do? So there's a lot of obstacles out on the map. The tree trunks are just difficult terrain. but the bushes and the rocks are all obstacles, so you can't walk through it. So there's a lot of like funnels. Of course, the forest imps are flying, so they can get around that kind of stuff. I'm wondering if I try to head over to C. Wow, there's quite a few enemies over there, though. A is probably going to spawn an ooze no matter what I do. Actually, the summoner is probably going to have to spend a turn summoning something. One, two. Okay, let's see what battle goals we got. So we got Zealot. Have 3 or fewer total cards in hand and discard at the end of the scenario. And Masochist. Your current hit point value must be equal to or less than 2 at the end of the scenario. Let's go with Zealot. I have a feeling we're probably going to be discarding or losing cards to save damage anyway. Sadist. Kill 5 or more monsters during the scenario. Streamliner. Have 5 or more total cards in your hand. Discard that. That's not going to happen. So we have to go with the trying to kill monsters. And we're going to use one of these little white dice to track that when it's time. Okay, I'll shuffle those guys when it's their turn. We're not playing that card, that's for sure. Force an enemy within range 4 to perform move 1. There are no traps, so that's not amazing. All attacks targeting you and all summon allies gain disadvantage. Attack 2 at range 3. Heal 2 self. Attack 3, range 3, immobilize and curse. So I think we're going to want to summon the Rock Colossus first. And then let's get an attack on that ooze. So the summoners are pretty slow. We'll get the rock ooze out this turn and maybe something else next turn. All right, how are we gonna get some damage? Those ooze, my summons are gonna just be walking around fighting stuff. So it's like gonna be up to the Elementalist to get damage done, it seems like. Attack 3, range 4. Should we just go after this ooze? It's got 11 hit points, and then maybe if it gets the... yeah, then we're not moving, though. I need to make progress towards these trees. If I move... I could use my boots, right? 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forest Imp here is a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd be right next to that ooze. I don't need to get that close. The tree is... Oops. I can move to here or here and then be within 3 of the tree. Do this attack 2 at least. If I move, can I move 2? 1, 2, and then be within 3? I'd get right next to the ooze. Then at least that's getting me an element out to boost up some attack for next turn. Nope, can't make that work. So that attack from the top. And what element do I want to boost some attack next turn? Either fire or wind for that card. Anything for this card, really. I could get both by using my mana potion. That'd make this one an attack 5. I think I'm going to do that. Let's just go out of the gate with some gusto. It's going to be a lot of enemy stuff to deal with, but they're kind of funneled with the obstacles too, at least the ones that can't fly. So 86 over here and 19 over here. Make sure they're all going the same way. Okay. Well, see if this stupid ooze is going to replicate right off the bat. There was a summon that had Pierce. The ooze and the forest imps have shield. I wonder if I should... The 2 shadow wolves have Pierce. Let's do that first instead of the rock Colossus first. And there's 2 of them. All right, the ooze. Pfft. I don't know why I say stuff out loud. And I say that in every single video. I should start doing something like, oh no, I hope the monsters don't pull their null. The imps are going at 37. So what do they got? The elite guy moves at 3. They're pretty much the same, except the elite one has 6 health and these 2 only have 2 health. I don't have to kill everything though. I just need to knock out the trees and any oozes that are on the board. Well, hopefully we can do... Yeah, we're not going to be able to do a whole lot of damage on that ooze. We don't have huge attacks this turn. Giant vipers. Move -1, attack -1, attack -1. So they want to attack twice. But there's not going to be anybody close to them. We'll shuffle the monster deck when it's time for them to attack. All right, so who's first? Over here. Well, let's see. Do I want to attack the ooze to see? It's got shield 1. Summoner's going to attack 3. Attack 3 without... So if I don't draw the null, I'm at minimum going to have 3, but shield is only 2 damage. The ooze, it does limit the amount of hit points that the ooze that was summoned is going to have. It's not going to attack. Yeah, or I'm thinking maybe though I might be able to knock out that tree next turn if I hit the tree. The trees are the objective. Well, so are the oozes. The oozes can do damage to me. I'm gonna go after the ooze. So the ooze is the target of the top here. This is an attack 2 at range 3 first. So it's 1, 2, 3. Attack 2. +1 is 3, but he's got shield 1. So that's 2 damage. And then I move 2. Yeah, that's fine. I move 2 to there. And it's end of his turn. That was 19. So, Giant Vipers. There's an elite one here. Move -1. So, just take his 2 movement points to move onto the difficult terrain. This one, 1, 2, because the imp is in the way, and this is an obstacle. And they don't have flying. And this guy actually should have moved first. I think this is shorter. Nine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, no, this way is actually shorter. Because of the difficult terrain. So that was Giant Viper. Imps are next. Move +0, so they all have 3. And they're going to attack. And they have a range of 3, so stops there. I totally did not put that in the right place. That's going to go there, and then attack 2 and curse. Oh boy. Because of that stupid road event, we're down to 2 hit points. That is not good. We might have to get healed by the summoner next turn. Oh, and a curse. That's a monster curse. This one, 1, 2, 3. Holy cow, this is not good. Also attacking the Elementalist. We're going to have to lose a card. To prevent that damage. I chose very poorly on that road event. Well, this is bad, not having a tank to be out front. Alright, so we need some summons here to draw fire. She's next, so I'm going to summon our 2 wolves. Then we've got an attack 3 at range 3. How fast are the wolves? They move 3. Yeah, I want the ooze that comes out to have less hit points. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. On the ooze. +1 is 4, but he's got a shield 1, so that's 3 more, so that's 5. And 2 experience points for that. All right, so now we go to the ooze. It's going to suffer 2, which takes it to 7. Means it has 4 hit points left. So the normal ooze that it's going to summon, the one on top was 6. Closest to someone, so that one only has 4 maximum hit points. And I think that's it. Yes, I think that's it. So we have to summon a normal ooze up here. Yeah, move that down. I think that's it. I really want the summoner to go quick this turn. Heal 3 on the bottom to heal the Elementalist. And let's summon an Iron Beast. Oh, I was going to use my mana. I set it in the plan and I just forgot. It doesn't matter what I create because actually I should create fire with that. This moves over to here. So we've got an attack 5 there. I guess we just pour as much damage as we can on the tree. Is not moving out of there. Like a suicide situation. Gotta get behind the summons. I mean, they're not gonna live for very long, but the ooze. The oozes are going to attack with range. The imps are strengthening and muddling, but not attacking. And the vipers are moving and attacking. Strengthening all allies within range 2. So who's first? Elementalist is first. So before I move, I'm going to attack that tree in the back there. And I'm going to use my goggles. Both of these. It's an attack 5 and I get an experience point. So with the goggles, we draw 2. Oh, I'm glad I used the goggles because that was on top. So that makes it a 6. So we did 6 damage and we got the curse out of the deck at least. So the tree has 4 left. And I'm going to move back. And that creates ice. Oh man. So this imp strengthens number 4 and number 1. No one's in range of this imp. This imp strengthens that imp. And then enemies within range 2. We are too far away. All right, here, heal 3 on the bottom. Oh wait, the summons go first. So this one would go here. This one would go here. So the elite is lower initiative than the normal. So this wolf will attack this elite with a base of 2 and a pierce of 2, so it's going to ignore the shield. So the base is 2, plus 1 is 3. It's got 1 stupid hit point left. Over here, the base is 2, plus 0, ignoring the shield, and the normal ones only have 2 hit points. So that's the summons. Now we will heal 3. Go to 5 out of 8. I don't have a healing potion on this side. That's going to count for a kill. And then we're going to summon Iron Beast. And that gets me 2 experience points. So I think that's all the summoning I'm going to want to do for now. Just so I'm not cycling through my deck too hard. I don't know, we'll see. These guys are next, so move +0. 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2. There's no one for them to attack. They don't attack at range. Then the oozes. Move -1. They can't move, which is good. So this guy, he was strengthened by the imp, but he can't move. So he's at a disadvantage attacking our wolf in front of him. So he's going to draw 2. It is an attack +1, so he's coming with a base of 4, which is enough for our wolf, one of our wolves to die. Then this one here against this one has advantage. It's a base of 2 though, +1 actually is 3. Yeah. Short-lived Shadow Wolf lives. Maybe we will be summoning something else next turn. This is not looking good so far. Then that goes away. Then this one here, wow, I guess goes after the Elementalist. Just loses all those hit points we got from the heal. I think we're getting kind of swarmed. This is not great. Not great. Next round. Move that. This needs to be shuffled. One hit point on that ooze. I could heal myself, but then what do I do on the bottom? I've got ice out there. Could do that on the bottom. I could get an attack 3. With the ice. This might be the first scenario I lose. Attack 2, range 3. If she kills the ooze first. Depending upon which of these two has the lower initiative is where this guy's going to go. Gonna attack 2 on the top here. Attack 2 on the bottom there. I think I heal the Elementalist again. And attack 2 on the bottom, not summon something? Does that seem wrong? If I don't heal the Elementalist and it gets attacked again, we'll have to lose another card. I think I have to. Gotta move that. $31.48. Ooze. Oozes are gonna heal themselves, but they're not attacking. Imps. Gonna move and attack. Vipers. Additional move with jump and attack. We actually get to go first in all this? Oh no, the Vipers will go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this Viper's going to be able to attack the Elementalist. She's first though, which means her summon is first. Viper has the lower initiative. So I think the Iron Beast goes towards it. And it attacks. It has an attack of only 1. +1 is 2. It has Retaliate and Shield, so nothing extra there. We'll do a heal 3 on the Elementalist, so back to 5. Then an attack 2. At range 3. To heal 2 on self. Attack 2. And this should be gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I use this, it's attack 3. Oh wait, it's not his turn yet. I'm just trying to still decide who to attack with this one. I go here or here. If I go on this one, Volatile Bomb with this might take both of them out. I want to put some damage on this one right here with this attack 2 at range 3. Well, kills it. That was a summoned one, so because it only had 4 hit points. The next lowest one is the Vipers. Shoot. This one doesn't have to move. It's got a guy right in his face. It's -1. He's an elite, so he's starting at 1. Okay, and he has a shield anyway. And retaliate. The summons get impacted by statuses. So many rules about summons. Summon, summon, summon. Page 26. A summon is considered 3 different colors. Different summon abilities at once. There's nothing that says that they can't be affected by stuff that happens. Like the poisons. Like the poisons. So that was that Viper. Now this is the Viper. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Starts at a base of 0 because the -1. So no damage but poison. Which is not great. So next lowest is here. So attack 3 at range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many hit points do these guys have? They've got 4. I'm going to Volatile Bomb with that one. Or I guess they're both attack 3, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to use the ice. I'm going to use my Volatile Bomb to make it a area of effect. Too bad I don't have my goggles. I should have thought of that. To hit these 2 guys. So we'll start with the Elite. It's attack 3. Even with his shield, that's enough to knock him out. Because he only had 1 hit point left. And that generates fire. Still at the end of the turn, I guess, maybe. And then this one back here, red attack 3. -1 is 2, and the shield makes it only 1 damage on him. Yes, so that means that's that card, the top of that card. Now I've got an attack 3 at range 4. I think I go after this imp back here. It also has shield 1. Imp or Ooze? Imp or Ooze? They both have shields. I guess I could go after this Viper. It only has 4 hit points, so maybe it dies. It's an attack 3. Okay, we'll go after this Viper. So attack 3, +1 is 4, it dies. I know it's already gone for the turn, and this imp still has to go. And that creates darkness, actually. So that sets us up pretty good for our one of our good cards next turn. Okay, so the Oozes are next. This one, he's already out of range though for this. Move -1. Wouldn't move anyway. Loot 1. Steals that and heals itself. This one's not moving. Loot -1. Heal. It's not damaged. Oozes are done. So the imps. Elite imp has a range of 3. And an attack of... Oops. An attack of 3. That would be 4. Man. Down to 1 hit point. This imp doesn't need to move. The Iron Beast is right in front of it. It's an attack of 3. -1. Negates the poison, but we've got shield 1, so that's 2. It had 5 total, so we're going to count down on these guys just to know how much we've got left. All right. Ooze there. Move that. Down and down. No shuffling there. I'm using my potion to get all these cards with healing back. Where did my little purple 4 token go? There it is. Okay, dokie. I think that's everything for in between rounds. I gotta go quick, so I need to get away from this stupid Viper. But I've also got... Wow, with that darkness, I could get an attack 5. That's a lost card, though. I can't afford to lose. That's my discard pile. Should I use my stamina potion over here? I gotta go quick. I probably have to move, so this is maybe not the best card. Do I have a move in here? I do. I've got to move 4. That would be a really good attack to use, though. Actually, it's not set up anymore since that Viper's dead. I guess we take the 17. And then what else? If we're going to create ice, we might as well take the one that uses the ice next turn. So these are the 2 cards I'm getting back from using the potion. I know we're going to use 17, and then we'll use this attack to take advantage of that stuff. Now here, Healing to take off poison sucks. But it might be what we have to do. $17 and $25 oozes. Going to separate. The imps are going to move and attack. All attacks targeting Giant Viper this round gain disadvantage. So who's first? We're first here. So we're going to have attack 4 at range 4. This imp has shield. Attack 4 at range 4. May move over here and try to take the Viper out. Oh, I gain disadvantage though. If I hit this ooze for 4 and it loses 2, then that's going to have 2 oozes with 1 hit point each. I don't want to waste an attack 4 on this imp that only has 2. It's not the best turn to be attacking Giant Vipers. So the ooze is not really a threat. Maybe I go after this forest spirit, just start doing damage to it, or forest imp, whatever. So I get an experience point. I'll use both of these to make it an attack 4. It only does 3 damage because of their shield. Then I'm going to move 2 over here. And create ice. We're next over here, so he gets to go against that, but it's disadvantaged. And he's only got an attack of 1. All right, null. He's there to soak up damage and block people. Heal to remove the poison. And we will summon the Rock Colossus. Right now this just feels like a slow bleed. To the ultimate doom. Imps will move. Doesn't need to move. Let's attack 2. So he's down to 5. Oh, let me get the 2 experience points. This one, they can fly with 3 movement. 1, 2. Doesn't need to move. This guy's right there. The poison is dead. That's 2 dead and lost. Vipers. Oh no. That guy was supposed to be there to contain the Viper. Oh, it's a null. Oh, man, but it's another poisoning. Now here, its attack doesn't do any damage. Poison. All right, so now we get to the Ooze Splitting. So that one takes 2. These guys are all going to take 2. And we're going to have 3 new ones. That have 5 hit points. So that one only has 5. This is 9, only has 5, and 8 only has 5. Lots of shuffling. I might need some more equipment or something. Attack 2. Well, I think we got a heal. The Elementalist to get that poison off. The Elementalist only has 1 hit point. That Viper's a problem. Oh wait, we're not even done. Didn't do this. We can get an attack 3. At range 3, but not very quick. None of this is very quick. Or do I just forego the fact that there's ice out there? Heal, but I'm just going to get attacked and lose it right back. Maybe move somewhere desperately. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of good options here. Okay, the oozes are going to split again. At least they're not attacking. The imps are not attacking either. The vipers will be attacking. And so she's first, actually. So Summon's going to go first. He gets an attack 3 against the viper in front of him. Couldn't have drawn a +1 there. I mean, seriously. Attack 2 at range 3. Well, let's just do the heal first. God, that's so stupid. We're gonna have to lose our heal card. Well, the vipers can move 3. Oh, they get to go next though. The Elementalist is getting attacked no matter what I do. So basically I have to lose my heal card. Even if I draw the ×2, oh, it doesn't have a shield. So do I do that? Or do I take this viper out and just get it over with? It's only an attack 2. We'll just go after this viper and just get it over with. Heal 2 on myself, so at least the summoner's at the max of 12. So the viper's next. It's going to hit the Elementalist. Oh! Something's going the right way, at least. So what's next? The imps are actually next. So that one's just going to heal itself. This one, target the lowest initiative thing. Oh, stupid thing's going to heal this dang viper. At least they're not attacking. So now we get to here. Well, I wanted that attack 3 to have a chance of taking out the viper. But now I'm almost thinking I should hit an ooze. There's only 2 ooze. No, there's 3 ooze pieces left. They can't all summon oozes, but they are all going to take damage. These 2 are going to summon first. So these 3, they're all going to get summoned right here. These guys are just going to take damage. Wait, how are there only 3 stands left? Oh, this one hasn't taken any damage. Yeah, there's 7 of them out there. Who do I attack? This is interesting, actually. Can I make this work? Yes, I have boots. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, I could do this pattern, hit that ooze, both of those oozes, and the tree with an attack 2. Oh, that's happening. Using my boots, going 1, 2, 3, 4. And then attack 2. All right, so starting with this guy, attack 2 plus 0 is 1 damage. That's standy 3. Then let's hit the tree next, attack 2. Tree is dead. This ooze is ooze 4. Attack 2. Misses. This ooze is attack on attack 2. Times 2 is 4. That's this guy. So when it splits, and they're going to split pretty soon, it would... I'll just take it in order. So he's got 1 hit point left. 4 out of 5. I don't know if that was worth it, but we did it. Okay, now the adventure of spawning the oozes. Lowest standy is 3. So the first thing is it's going to suffer its 2 damage. Just keeping track of how many hit points these things has. This is interesting. So that one spawns standy number 1 right there. How am I going to do this? Make sure I'm keeping track of it. So around 3, so he spawned, so he's got 4 hit points. This one actually only took 3 damage because of the shield. But that's fine, it's still going to die. Now it's this one's turn. Standy number 4 takes 2 damage. and spawns one that has 3 hit points back there. That's standy 2. Oh man, a good volatile bomb would have been sweet. Or that same one I just did with my goggles on all these guys. Okay, standy 5 is this one. When it takes its 2 damage, it dies. Now, standy 6 takes 2 damage. And it spawns one with 3 hit points. That's standy 10. Spawny, yeah. Standy 10. Then 7 is here. Would respawn. Well, first it's going to take its 2 damage. Down to 4. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but that was 7. 8 takes 2, and 9 takes 2. 10 was already out there. Yeah. There are no more standees to spawn for that tree. So we'll just rotate it. I'd kind of like to go into like a... All the slimes are already out on the board anyway. Go into like a tree busting mode right now and killing these other things, these imps and vipers. They gotta stop healing. The oozes wear themselves down. It's a lot of potential attacks coming from oozes. We had to rest over here. Oh man, that rock Colossus is slow. I did not realize it could only move 1. Shoot. I might need to rest on the summoner side also. All right, so we got to start going after trees. I'm afraid the Elementalist though, if the oozes get attacks, we're just in some serious trouble. One, two, three, 4. Move and heal, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I gotta get these trees down. I could basic move, attack 1, targeting 5. That sucks. So we're gonna short rest. think I heal. I don't know, this could be entirely futile. Well, they'll just take some damage. The imps want to move and attack, and the vipers. So the viper is not going to move. Okay. So the viper is actually first. Okay. It doesn't attack, but does have shield 1. So then who's next? She's next. This thing moves towards the imp. She's going to throw a heal on the Elementalist to get rid of the poison. And then it has a shield. I'm just going to let the oozes damage themselves because they can't replicate. That's fine. For the imp's too far away. I guess we go on the viper anyway, even though it has a shield. So it only does 2 damage because of the shield. Could have moved, I guess, but the imps are next. It doesn't need to move to attack both of us, yeah. Because they get target 2. So we'll go on the Elementalist first. We're going to have to lose a card anyway. Oh, man. Gotta lose another card. Oh, I gotta attack this guy. It's -1, so that's 1, 2. With poison is 3, so down to 2. Now this imp. Gotta lose another card. We are in some serious trouble. I don't think with only 6, I don't think this is a winnable scenario now. So I think now I'm just after experience points probably. And the attack down here is 1 + 1 is 2. She's not poisoned. Oh, but they're poisoned now. What? These imps have poison also? Wow, this sucks. I just keep healing to get rid of poison. I thought I was going to get some hit points back. With this heal, I should have had fire. I used this last turn. I did not create the fire. Crap. Would that have changed what I did? I already lost cards too. Dang it. I could have had a 3 attack. Because now I just I don't even care about getting rid of the poison anymore, to be honest with you. Like it seems like it's a waste to do this heal 3. But if I move 2, this attack is pretty stupid too. Actually, I'm going to basic move down to here and do this attack again. Hitting both of these guys. So we'll do the imp first. It's an attack 2. Man, I needed a +1 there. And on the Viper, okay, now comes the difficult thing to figure out. So the oozes. Just takes 2. Takes 2. This one goes up to 5. This one goes up to 6. We got a bunch of oozes with 1 hit point left. They almost all only have 1 hit point left. If we could just, I think they all. No, this one's got 2, but still, 1 more of these cards and all the oozes are wiped out. I don't know what the heck else I'm going to do. Perhaps I should have summoned something. There's no one, and that one's gone, so that moves to there. The Raw Colossus is going to get a chance to hit that Forest Imp. I feel like I've been missing like some other stuff during this too, but there's just so much to like control with this particular scenario. It's kind of burning my brain a little bit. Well, we've got fire out there. I'm gonna attack 3 at range 4 on the bottom here. This is slow, but I want to get some big attacks. Try to take some of these guys out. I've got a move and a summon Slime Spirit. We got to get another summon out because our Rock Colossus only has 2 hit points left. All right, Vipers. There's only 1. He'll attack 43. The Imp's at 37, and the Oozes. Oh God, we're dead. Maybe not. we're first over here. So the Rock Colossus goes first. It moves here. And attacks that thing with an attack of 3. But it has a shield. Range 3. Attack 3, range 3. So what's the most dangerous thing? This Viper? Imp only has 1 hit point. Oh, yes. Okay, so we're doing this attack 3, range 3 on this Viper. We're not doing the summon. Attack 3, range 3 here. Takes care of the Viper. Now, we're going to do this. It only targets 2. I had that backwards in my head. Thought it targeted 5. It only targets 2. This imp will target here. The oozes are going to go first. This guy's only got 2 hit points and no shields. This imp would target here because of the lower initiative, because of the distance. If I take these 2 out, so I'll go after standing number 1. Sorry, I'm going to go after these 2. Standing number 1. Yes, because of their shield. It's got 2 hit points. And number 4 only has 1. That actually didn't kill it. Dang it. Ah, I'm so dead. Yeah, I guess we'll just go after number 4 or whatever. It does no damage. That was a complete waste. I forgot about their shields. I completely read that card entirely wrong. Well, I'm dead. This is going to be last round probably. Because the oozes are next. And the Elementalist is the target. It's an attack 1. At least, well, that one missed. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's too far away, but they can move 2. But with, so that's 1. With poison is 2. I have to lose a card. Then standy 3. Times 2, I have to lose another card. Standy 4. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's equidistance. That would have killed this guy. So I still have 1 card in my hand. Yeah, but now the imp is just going to do it, right? And the next one, 1, 2, 3, yeah. So we lose that card. Now 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 8, 9, and 10 is blocked. So now it's the imp's turn. Range is 3. Attack is 2. I've only got 1 hit point left. We lose those 2 cards. Now this imp would actually attack here. 1 damage, but with poison is 2. Now it is the Elementalist's turn. Attack 3, range 4. We'll go after the big forest imp with that one. With the shield one, does 3 damage, actually takes it out. And creates darkness. At the end of the turn, so we use the fire. If we get an attack 3, it'll go on this forest imp here. But the Elementalist is going to be eliminated. So everybody has gone. The Elementalist, when they short rest, is taken out. All right, Summoner. With only 1 card in hand, Summoner has to rest. This rotates. It's the Slime Spirit card. I think we try to go quick and recover. Heal off our poison. But I guess we could attack one of the oozes. Maybe try to throw some more damage around, I guess. We'll go like this. All right, there are no more vipers and there are no more imps. Okay, ooze. Push and poison, attack +1, range -1. Well, that'd have a range of 2. And I get to go first. We're going to recover 4 cards. So let's get our Shadow Wolves. Oh wait, we've got 4 lost cards total. So we're just getting all 4 of our lost cards back. And then this card is lost. So that was a bottom card. Oh, we're not moving at all. So we're not in range to be attacked right now. So the question is, who do I want to put some damage on? With an attack of 1. 1 hit point left here, 2 hit points left here. So 3, is 3 within range? Yes, try to do 1 damage there. 1 hit point, 1 hit point, 1, 1 and 2. That's standy 10. 10's too far away. It's a good thing that's range -1. So let's I'm just not even going to do it. I don't want a full strength one to spawn. I'm just going to skip. I'm just going to skip it. Go to the next round, so that would be gone already. So I want Shadow Wolves, and then I need to move. Should use a different card last time. But I've got my comfort shoes, right? And the oozes. And then crap, that's range 3. Shoot. Well, right now I'm only being attacked by 2. Well, my wolves are going to get attacked no matter what I do. I've got to make forward progress on this scenario, though. Those wolves are just going to get annihilated. I think I go here, actually. Let's get one less. They have one less shot then. I still have a healing potion, but I'm poisoned. So close. So close. Not really. 20 damage left on the trees. We'll go here first. He's got an equal choice. Yeah, here first. So what is this? Oh, targeting 2? Are you kidding me? With poison? Wow. So that's 1. That one's going to go there. It's another. So that guy's already dead. And 3. Oh, wait, no, that guy got the target too. With poison. That's already 2 damage. Ah, man, the wolves just died. They just got evaporated. Now, the only one that's left in range is this one, targeting me. With poison is 3 damage, down to 5. Well, that was a pointless turn. Forgot to get the 2 experience points for when I summoned them. Oh, wow. I'm just dead. Range of 4. Alright, so I would do that to do nothing. I'll play that to get a guy for my 2 experience, but then I'm just going to call the scenario. I'm not even going to play it out because I'm about to get annihilated. I got a move of 4, or I mean a range of 4, attack of 3. I don't have enough cards to lose. I'm just going to call the scenario there. So I lost. I don't know if I'm going to play this one again right now until I get some more stuff. Okay, there you go. That's scenario 72. I did not win. I didn't even get close. 20 hit points left on these trees. Not sure what I could have done different, though, with these 2 characters. Maybe not the best 2 characters to do this scenario with. Maybe they're not a good pair. I don't know. I was afraid of not having a tank. I was hoping that the summons could tank. There was just too much damage, too much stuff flying, too much poison. So I don't know. I don't know what... I'll look back at the scenario and maybe I should have left that slime alone and finished off that first tree. But the slimes really weren't the problem. It was the imps and the vipers. They started pretty far away. I mean, there wasn't even going to be a real easy way to get around to this tree. Don't know. Okay, there you have it. That's scenario 72. Not sure I'm going to play this one again for next time, or if I'm going to just go on to a different one so I don't get my rear handed to me again. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying this Gloomhaven series on the channel and all the other series on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.